GQ's Morning Drive, buckle up, it'll save your life. Now 5 things I want to talk about, and I won't take up too much of your time, but there are 5 things that we all just need to chill with. Just cut it out. 5 things we need to stop immediately. Saw this on Instagram, and I would just like to expand on it. All right, so number 1 thing we must stop doing is to please everyone. We got to stop trying to please everybody. How long must you do things for people? How long must you accommodate others before you realize that you're neglecting yourself? There's nothing wrong with helping people. It's not what I'm saying. However, when you're doing your own thing, you need to do something or do whatever you need to do or would like to do to make you happy. Stop dictating your decisions based on what you think other people would want you to do or what you think other people would be happy with. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be either pleased with yourself or you're not. If it sounds like I'm rambling, it's because I am freestyling right now. Because I know the 5 things that I wanted to talk about, but I kind of just been making everything up as I drive. But you'll get the point. So number 1, stop trying to please everybody, because at the end of the day, you're going to be unhappy. Number 2, something that we all need to stop doing immediately is being afraid of change. In order to get to the next thing that you want to get to, in order to evolve, you have to change from where you are now. You have to change from what you are now. So, number 2, stop fearing change. If you've grown too comfortable, then that means you're doing something wrong. You have to change in order to evolve. So stop being afraid of change, because change could be a good thing in most cases. Number 3, stop living in the past. There have been times where, let's say you've done something, or you've been known to do things in the past. You've had this reputation of being a liar, or being a manipulator, whatever the case may be. But then somewhere along the way, as you've gotten older, as you've matured, you've seen the error of your ways, and you decide, you know what? I'm not that person anymore. I'm not going to do that. And I think the perfect example of that is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was supposed to host the Oscars, and for whatever reason, someone, or maybe a team of people, I don't know, may have went through all of his tweets, went all the way back to a tweet that or a couple of tweets that he put out in 2008. Now it escapes me as to what exactly those tweets were, but from what I understand, they were very homophobic. So, and also in the past, he's done jokes in his stand-up, some in movies, that were very homophobic as well. But we're talking 2008. We're talking a little over 10 years ago. And he's decided that, you know what? I'm not that person anymore. So moving forward, I'm not going to talk about those things anymore. I'm not going to make jokes about those people. I'm not going to make any inappropriate jokes that may offend or hurt people anymore. I am not that person. I am evolving. I've grown. I've realized that things that I may have said in the past hurt people. I've realized what I've said in the past may have been in poor taste. So you know what? Not only am I going to apologize, but I'm going to move on and not do those things anymore. So what we need to do is to stop living in the past. We can't what's the right phrase I'm looking for? We can't fault someone for something that they've done in the past and they've evolved from and apologized for. Maybe around that time, they've had a different mindset. And in that mindset, they've been doing things that were wrong. Okay. But now that they've grown and they realize, okay, this is wrong, I probably should stop. We need to stop making fun of, well, not making fun of, but we need to stop getting on these people's case. Because it's not fair. No one is perfect. Everybody has done something wrong. Let me see. If I slap you, right? And, you know, I realize slapping you was wrong, obviously. Unless you deserved that at the time. Just joking. But let's say I slap you. And then I apologize for it. Then, after I apologize, I never, ever, ever slap you ever again, right? Then let's say one day we're having dinner someplace. And out of nowhere you go, bro, you slapped me 10 years ago. I think you should apologize. I'm going to look at you like, bro, I apologized already. I told you that I am sorry for slapping you in the face, and I'm never going to do it again. And in these 10 years, I've never slapped you ever again. So why are you making me apologize for something that I apologized for and reversed my behavior for? I've clearly learned from my mistake, and I am not slapping you anymore. Sorry, there's something in my eye. I don't know what it is. But you get the point. Stop living in the past. Because if we live in the past, we will never move forward. Fourth thing we need to stop doing, ASAP. Stop putting yourself down. It's bad enough that other people put you down. It's bad enough that other people have the ability to shoot down your self-esteem sometimes. Now you're going to add insult to injury and insult yourself. Put yourself down. Say that I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not worthy of this. Stop it. Because you're not going to move forward if you keep putting yourself in a box. You are restricting yourself from greatness by putting yourself down. You're also giving other people permission to put you down by putting yourself down. Because if you're insulting yourself and you're putting yourself down, people will be like, okay, well, if you could do it to yourself, there's nothing wrong with me putting you down as well. So stop putting yourself down. Number 5, and this is something that I struggle with every day. I think my wife does too. Number 5, what we need to stop doing ASAP is overthinking. We need to stop overthinking because sometimes things aren't that serious. You know what I mean? Let's say we want to ask somebody for help or something. But in your mind, you play out this huge scenario of what this person may or may not say if you ask them for help. And let's say in your mind, you play out a scenario that the person says no. And they're going to be annoyed that you asked them for help, and they're going to try to avoid you because you asked them for help, and they don't want to be bothered by you. And that's a clear sign of overthinking, because it's not that serious. If you ask somebody for help, the worst that could happen is that they say, no, I'm not able to. And then you move on. But to think that they're going to start shunning you because you asked for assistance with something, it's not that deep. So stop overthinking. So just to recap, 5 things we need to stop immediately. Number 1, stop trying to please everyone. Number 2, don't be afraid of change. Stop fearing change. Number 3, stop living in the past, because you will go nowhere if you do. Number 4, stop putting yourself down, because if you're putting yourself down, you're taking away time from you being able to build yourself up. And number 5, stop overthinking, because you're going to fry your brain over something that's probably not that deep. Yep. That's all I got to say this morning. I hope this helps somebody, as well as it helps me, because I'm probably going to watch this back just to remind myself what I need to stop doing, and I'm going to hold myself accountable for these things. So, yep. GQ signing off. Y'all be easy.